against arthritis. This intervention is to help those that endure pain when physically active and who developed or have developing arthritis. This presentation is by Brandon, Joshua, and background and rationale. With proper treatment and exercise, mobility, resistance training, strength, and cardiovascular fitness has shown can significantly increase and recommends to increase the consistency to adding these to your routine. This should be done for people to go throughout their everyday tasks and not have a constant pain when doing so. So whenever you're able to just go outside, tie your shoe in your back or knees or anything around the joints, which usually have like arthritis in those areas. If you can't bend over or kneel down, squat down, then those are hindering your everyday tasks.
This is Joshua. The first thing I would like to talk about is the guiding theory. The theory that we selected was a self-determination theory. Whenever you think about people with arthritis, you think of people who have a health condition that could kind of limit their capabilities. Whenever you feel like you're limited in something, you tend to stay away from it. However, fitness should be one of those things we shouldn't stay away from, even with people with arthritis. By creating an environment where participants feel that they could set their own fitness goals, it allows people to kind of not be afraid to talk about their story, as well as create a more sustainable approach to managing their own condition as well. This also strives for motivation, autonomy, competence, and relatedness in promoting lasting behavioral changes. So by being able to kind of uplift spirits with our project, we are able to kind of change the mindset. Once you change the mindset, the work of actually trying to get better, it becomes easier.
Goals and objectives. Main goal, to help reduce and relieve pain when performing daily and physical activities. Objectives, implement at-home rehab exercises / sessions for mobility and stretching for the area around the pain. Increase participation in low-impact physical activity to 120 minutes per week among 75% of participants. Balancing a healthy diet to reduce inflammation with the nutrients and vitamins acquired. Improving physical fitness to strengthen the body, and improve participants' self-reported confidence to engage in physical activity despite pain by 30%. Population. Targeted population are younger adults who are developing arthritis, older adults who are currently struggling to do daily activities. Nearly 25.7 million adults over the age of 45 were diagnosed with arthritis. Approximately 53.2 million adults over the age of 18 were diagnosed with arthritis. Arthritis can develop with early signs or previous injuries as well.
Now, whenever we take a look at the funding has definitely been broken up into a lot of different categories, such as personnel costs, program supply and equipment costs, facilities costs, marketing and outreach costs, participation costs, evaluation and data collection costs, and all of it at the end has a total budget. Now, I know what you're thinking. Most of the focus on the facility will be outside. However, having a indoor area that extends to an outdoor area would be more beneficial for us, as well as being able to take advantage of the grant that is put on our slide, the grant of the National Recreation and Park Association. This grant, whenever doing research, the grant is titled Supporting Healthy Aging Through Parks and Recreation, or SHARP, or SHAPR, right? With this grant, it allows funding for outdoor areas to be possible by being able to create a building with the surrounding outside area. It gives the best of both worlds, right? So I won't read too much into it, but you can see that the cost is breaking down with personnel. You know, you need your managers. The equipment is self-explanatory. The facility costs, we're thinking of maybe venue rentals or utilities or even getting a place for itself. The marketing would be online media like Instagram or TikTok, being able to pay for subscriptions in order to get people to record their stuff would be also rewarding. Speaking of rewarding, participation costs, you think about different rewards and refreshments. People love water. People need the electrolytes. Let's get Gatorades. And the evaluation and data collection will be handled by the consultants or data analytics.
Intervention activities. This is focused on individuals with inflammation. The way this will be measured is by C-reactive protein test. This test determines the levels of inflammation in your body in areas that are having pain, and this can be done once a year. Results of levels can determine what needs to be improved in such area, physical, diet, and prescribed medication for inflammation. This can help measure inflammation levels to show progress is being done and what is being put in.
So, as I was saying earlier, the setting we're thinking is at a park of a built-in recreational building. The advantage of this is being able to, with the outside part, the advantage of it is being able to have a natural environment that promotes physical and mental well-being. In addition to this, I know a lot of old people tend to not go out as much, but being able to, if this were to happen, we'd have an area where people of like-minded ages would be able to be out and be more expressive in themselves. And it's a great way to say you actually went outside today. The disadvantage of this, which is later counteracted, the disadvantage of having it outdoors is the bad weather, like rain, snow, maybe even hurricanes. But in case of the bad weather, we have an inside of the recreational building that would be just as big and expansive, if not as more expansive as the outside area. So when looking at the timeline of the program, month one, we want to do pilot testing, which is 10 participants to get that connection, right? Month 2 and 3 would be recruitment and training. This is where we will get our managers as well as the different personnel as well as trainers to kind of, help facilitate the area, right? So in month 4 and month 6, this is where we would have the full program implementation. The 12-week cycle will have all the training that we've done with the personnel, the trainers, and the managers be out there to kind of help facilitate it while we're gone, right? And month 7 would be then used for evaluation and feedback. We will try our best to get our feedback, and then our consultants will kind of divvy up the info from there.
Timeline of program. Month 1, pilot test with 10 participants. Month 2 to 3, recruitment and training. Month 4 to 6, full program implementation, 12-week cycle. Month 7, evaluation and feedback collection. Unexpected consequences. Consequences that can occur is injuring and worsening pain. Being patient and taking the course to see improvements can help with an increase of pain. More treatment and precaution to help with unexpected pain. If pain is extreme, prescribed medication and increased treatment is required. Physical and emotional barriers are with one's environment as it can affect how they approach certain tasks. Main strategies to overcome these barriers are creating a positive environment and being patient and persistent. Evaluation. So the process, evaluate individuals' past injuries and pain levels. Test individuals' C-reactive protein levels. Create a fitness/diet routine to decrease inflammation. Impact, long, slow process to regain strength and mobility without pain. Outcome, better living for daily activities/tasks and less inflammation in areas.